Yes.
I am former Deputy Mayor Barbara Sexton Smith.
So I am here today wearing several hats, but the most important hat that I wear before you, I will be welcoming and introducing, and then each person will come up and speak that has been asked to say a few words, and they will introduce themselves and then pass the mic to the next individual. But I believe that together we really are brothers and sisters. No matter how we arrived here, no matter where we think we're going and what our path in life is, the most important thing is that we answer that question. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes. And am I my sister's keeper? Yes. Am I every human's keeper? Yes, we are. And so together, I'm going to invite each and every one of you to join me in believing that it is about food, clothing, and shelter. And once everyone has equity and opportunity to live their best, fullest human potential, starting first with food, clothing, and shelter, as we've been asked to do, then each of us will all rise. And our differences are what we shall build upon. That's what Eden Village represents to me. That is what Jacob's Ladder outreach means to me. And each of us gets to choose how we want to connect with Jacob's Ladder outreach and how we want to connect in a powerful, authentic, believable, meaningful way with Eden Village. This is our first Eden Village in Louisville, Kentucky, and I give myself the privilege to call it the first because I will challenge each of you, everyone listening and watching. I see we have podcast, we have television, we have other media here today. So this is for any and everyone out there listening that we're challenging everyone. Give a little, do something. Please come to 500 North 35th Street in the beautiful, fabulous West Louisville area. Yes, it is. And so together we're going to build a community. With that, I would love to say that Mayor Craig Greenberg would have been here today. He knows about this project. He knows about the initiative, and I spoke with him personally, and he is in tremendous support of it. You will hear later in remarks from the councilwoman, Donna Purvis, representing District 5. With that, I will introduce Mylantha Williams, Jacob's Ladder's outreach co-founder, who's going to give an overview of Eden Village of Louisville. Mylantha?
We're made up of volunteers who go out and serve and provide community and emergency support and food. So that's not the only thing we want to do. We wanted to make sure we were part of the solution in other ways. So we decided we wanted to be part of providing housing and figuring out how to do it so that folks felt supported as they moved along instead of just kind of left behind. So one of the qualifications is making sure we're working with folks who are chronically unhoused and have a disability. That's including veterans. So we are offering support to folks who are ready to take the next step and to rebuild their lives in the way they see fit. We want a partnership with outreaches. We want a partnership with community members and other organizations, with businesses who are willing to come help us take that step. We are not the only one in the city doing the work. We are one of the ones doing the work. We're going to try everything we can to be a support and just partner with others who are doing the same thing. I am going to pass the mic over to Jerry Fisher, who is our program manager and project manager, and is on our board.
You know, the first thing I want to talk about, before I talk about the complete project, is in a lot of everything that we say and do, there's the word community. We are here to try and create a community for our homeless residents, and we are setting up our village to create that. We've been looking for property for a couple of years, and we've come close on a couple of occasions, but when we found out about this property, Gil Holland introduced us to this property, and when we came and saw this property and envisioned what we could do with it, this was our choice, because it's great, it's flat land, It's right behind Kroger. We have a pharmacy. We have a bus stop over here. So residents can easily take bus trips to downtown Louisville for services. More services will be offered here at the community center and to each resident. So what we will be building is there'll be a circle back here. We have a site plan right there for anyone to come and see. It shows the layout of what we intend to build initially. And this is, like I said, it's a process that's taken a long time, but I tell you, a couple months ago when we came across this, we were so excited about it. And we're just thrilled with it. And our real estate agent, Stephanie, I want to recognize her. She has helped us tremendously in order to be able to get this property. So, do you have any questions after this? I'm willing to take any questions, but I'll turn it over next. And this introducing Councilwoman Donna Burns.
I want to say, after reading the history behind this project and where it came, the idea came from, I have to say that you have to be emotionally in touch with the needs of reality. And this group has done everything that they can possibly do to help those that are in need of housing. You have to understand that need. So I want to say thank you all so much for this. I look forward to this project, not only being here in District 5, but being in other districts. As I'm sure Merlin can attest to, we have a lot of vacant lots in this city. And so there's a lot of opportunities here in District 5 to help other people like you're doing right here at 500 North 35th Street. Thank you.
I'm actually going to ask Richard Meadows up to speak next.
I am a resident of Portland, have been for years, and I'm an advocate for the neighborhood. When I sat down with Jerry to talk about this on my front porch, I was expecting a 15 or 20 minute get together. 2 hours later, he not only won me over, I'm like, we built 3 of these in the neighborhood. This is outstanding for a number of reasons. First, it's needed. Second, there's no city money involved here. This is all private money. Now, maybe donations, but it's not the government doing nothing. They're involved, they're helping, but there's none of our tax dollars go for this. That's great as far as I'm concerned. It will help improve our neighborhood by making sure the homeless have a home and become our neighbors. And I like that. That's all I have.
Thank you for the beautiful words. And it's always good to see the support and how much this means to so many people, because when you do the work, sometimes it kind of feels lonely. So when you see everybody out in the crowd, when we have community people come and speak with us, helps us remember that we're in this together. So how can we help? If you're out here watching, we still need to build. We still need volunteers. We need funding. We need folks who are willing to do the work. So if you want to join a committee, if you want to host a party, if you want to host a fundraiser, there are so many ways that you can help us get this started. Because again, we're depending on community to help us get this off the ground and going. And I appreciate you all for coming out and listening and hearing what we're doing, and hopefully spreading the word and letting others know that we're here and we want to make a difference. And I hope you join us in this work too. So thank you all for coming. I appreciate you.